Hi everyone! I am going to do a very quick 10-minute Mascara Beauty full face makeup routine. I'm starting with the Milk Moisturizing Cream. I just take a little applicator so that the natural oils on my skin doesn't react with the natural milk inside the cream. And I'm just going to apply it to the driest areas of my face. I like to focus on my T-zone. This cream is great at really giving your skin the moisture that it needs. Even if you have really oily skin, test it out. Sometimes your skin is really oily because it doesn't have enough moisture, so it's overcompensating by creating the oil. So I'm just going to place this everywhere that I need it on my face. Again, I just used that little dollop. I didn't put it back in the jar. You don't need very much. A little goes a long way here. This cream is really good with eczema, so if you have really dry skin or any issues like that, I highly suggest trying this cream. It works wonders on all types of skin and has helped mine a ton, so I definitely suggest it. So I'm just finishing up this cream here, getting it everywhere that I need it to go. See how far this little scoop has gone. I can still get everywhere that I need, and I'm good to go with the moisture. So now my next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the Stay Spray and use it as a primer. So I like to just do one squirt on my face. Sometimes I'll spray it on the perfector and dab it around my face that way. But this just helps prime my skin for the makeup. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes now. So I'm getting my mini double decker out with my eyeshadows in it. And I'm actually going to use the Multitasker brush to start that little end right there to do my eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and use the color Coal. Sorry here, I misjudged where my camera was. So I'm just doing the liner again with the Coal eyeshadow. So I'm using that Multitasker brush just to apply just a little bit of liner here. And I forgot to use the primer, but I'll show you what kind I use a little bit later in this video. That really helps these powders stay on all day. It held up okay without it though, so you can definitely do it without a primer. So I'm just touching up with Coal again. Amethyst is also a good shade of eyeshadow to use as a liner. I love using this Multitasker brush. This end that I'm using is perfect for liner. I use the other end for lip color, which I'll show you a little bit later as well. So now I'm going to use the Eyeshadow Everything brush, that fluffy end, and I'm going to start out with On Wednesdays, that shimmery pink. And I like to do this just at the base, kind of as a nice light coating. I'm just kind of doing a natural look. Don't have any big plans for the day, so it's just my stay-at-home, kind of really relaxed eye look. So I love On Wednesdays for a base, a little shimmer in it, which is nice. I love that pink color. This brush is super awesome for eyeshadows. Again, it's called the Eyeshadow Everything brush. I'm going to use that same tip again, and I'm going to go ahead and do Sabrina. And I'm going to do this kind of on the hood of my eye, just along the top, and get kind of a good little shimmer. It's just a light shimmer. I love Sabrina to top off the top there. And then I'm going to use the blunt end, kind of the thicker, tighter end, and I'm going to get a little bit of Crush. And I'm going to put Crush right in that crease. Give you a little bit more of a pop there. And I'm going to do it on the other eye again. So now I've used Coal as the eyeliner. On Wednesdays, Sabrina and Crush are the four main eyeshadow colors that I used there. So then I'm going to take the fluffy end again, go over everything with Sabrina. I love to top off my eyes with Sabrina just to give it all a little shimmer. And I really like my eyeshadows to be a little duller. I don't like them to be too bright, so I like how that kind of lightens it all up. And that is my eyeshadow routine. So then I'm going to take my mascara from Ulta, and I'm going to apply the first layer here. If you want to know what kind it is, go ahead and message me. I don't remember the name right now, but I can let you know if you're interested. So I'm just applying that first layer, and then this one has some lash extension fibers that you apply after. So I'm going to apply those. Again, sorry you can't see it in the video. Now you can kind of see. You just apply a light layer of these fibers, kind of helps your lashes grow and look a little bit longer. And then I'm going to go back over it with the mascara and just apply a light coat here. And I really do love this mascara. Again, I just got it at Ulta. I'm excited for when Maskcara Beauty comes out with their own mascara. Hopefully it'll be as awesome as we're all hoping. So then I'm going to do my bottom lashes. And you can do your eyes before or after you do the 3D foundation. I like to do it before just so I can make sure I match my colors to what I ended up doing on my eyes. Okay, so then this is where I forgot to put on. I just use NYX primer. Just got it off of Amazon. It's just a couple dollars, but it's worked out great. So then I have my mini double decker and I'm using the 32nd HAC brush and I'm going to go ahead and use my contour. I'm using the color Ash. And I just kind of go right under that jawline. So I'm going to apply a layer of ash there. And contour, you can play with it in a lot of different ways. Today I played with it where after this video, I tried another way where I just put it there on my cheeks just to kind of create a different look. And now I'm going to kind of face frame it with the contour. I like to think of it as making a 3. So you connect it down to that line. And I went a little bit heavier. I normally go a little lighter on the contour. Again, it's just kind of what sculpted look you want that day. And then you bring it down your jawline. So now we've got it down the jawline. And you can rub the brush down your chin as well to kind of help blend that in there. So I've got the other end. Oh, I forgot something. We're going to use the Multitasker again. We're going to use Nude, and we're putting it under my eyes. So I'm putting it there to help with my dark circles. Nude really helps to counterbalance that dark color once you put the highlight color on top of it. So I'm using again the Multitasker to put Nude under my eyes. So now I'm taking the other end of the 32nd HAC and I'm using Aura highlight in this video. So I can use Aura. I also like Sunlit. I like Sunlit to help cover my redness, but in here I'm just using one highlight color and I'm just doing a light cover of highlight anywhere that my contour is not. So I love how it's already covered up a lot of my redness there, but you can still see my freckles. And it's covered up a lot of that darkness under my eyes because of that nude. And again, you can also use Mango instead of Nude if you want. If Nude is too dark, you can try Bare. I've heard that works wonders with dark circles as well. And again, I'm just putting Aura everywhere that the contour is not. You can contour your nose. There's a ton of YouTube videos on that. I'm hoping to do one in the near future. I like to use the Multitasker for that as well. So I'm just finishing up with the highlight. And I'm kind of blending as I go, just rubbing it in. And now I'm going to use my perfector. So I have the pink perfector, and you get it wet. I've already soaked it. That helps it a lot to be able to blend. And I'm pulling that contour down my chin and then dabbing everywhere else. Make sure you kind of go in the line. I'm pushing it up there so it's kind of like a push-up bra for my cheeks with the contour there. And I'm just dabbing and see how well it blends already with this perfector. I like using the perfector way more than just the brush or my fingers. I feel like it really helps me get that flawless natural look. So I'm just going through the contour under my eyes and really dabbing all this in. My perfector isn't dripping, but it is damp. So you let the water soak up, squeeze it out, and then you can help blend it in better that way. So I'm just getting this blended really well everywhere. And now we're pretty well blended. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my blush. I'm using the B Squared bronzer brush, and I'm using the blush end, and I'm using Nude. I love Nude as a blush color. And they're very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. And I rub in a circle and then up towards my contour line. And I'm going to add just a little bit more, so I have a little bit of a darker blush today. Again, rub in a circle and blend up towards my contour line. So now I'm going to do the same on the other side. Blend in a circle and up, and I'm using again the B Squared bronzer and blush brush, and I'm using the perfector now to just lightly blend in that blush. Make it seamless. You don't ever want any harsh lines of where one product begins and one ends. So now I have my blush. So now I'm going to use the Illuminator. I'm just using my ring finger, and I like to go right above that cheekbone and right underneath my brow bone. And I love just the light glow that it gives you there, and I'm doing the same on the other side. I'm using rose gold in this. It actually might be honey. I'm using honey. Sorry. And now I'm using the Multitasker brush. Oh, my lips are chapped. I need some good chapstick. But I'm using Nude on my lips. So now I've used Nude under my eyes as my blush color and on my lips. So I love how versatile these lip and cheek colors are. So then I'm going to use my Stay Spray to help set the cream makeup. I'm spraying it on my perfector and then dabbing it in those areas, especially that are prone for me to kind of dry out or move around that I really want to be set. And now that is my 10-minute makeup routine with Maskcara Beauty. Please comment below if you have any questions.